Hello and welcome back, all you StAUSCC fans. We're back for another game, Game 7 of our Club Invitational Tournament, which sees St Andrews up against Essex. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And here we are at Essex Stadium.
Good afternoon to you all for this 20-over match between Essex and the Students. I'm Michael Slater. And this is James Taylor.
Seems the only one major change here. Alex Haynes has dropped out due to personal reasons. This time, Segal's going to take place at the top of the order, and McLennan's dropped down. So it's Segal and Koshi to start off with. We have won the toss. A medium standard pitch. Let's have a bat.
There's been a big build-up to this match. I'm ready. Let's hope the batsmen are.
Ooh, I love the embankment with the seats above it. That looks quite nice. As Segal's on strike here. First ball. Turns it into the onside. There is a single. Oh, that might be tight. Segal did dive. And he's out. First ball. Oh, no. Segal. What's going on? Koshi in another run out. This time first ball of the match.
Is the new batter at the non-strikers end.
Oh dear. St Andrews wicket off their first ball. Koshi's in this time. He flicks that one in front of square. His first ball. That's gone for 4. Earnshaw on strike. His first ball. This one's short and he
Didn't
leaves
like
it alone.
the look of that one. No shot offered.
Earnshaw on strike. This one's full and has him playing down leg. Gets off the mark with a single.
They get a single. This bowler really can get these spinning a long way. Let's see how they go.
Oh, well played there by Earnshaw. First ball, off spinner, and he just steps forward and punches that through cover. Earnshaw still on strike. This one's full and he smashes it through cover. 4 runs. Powers into Earnshaw again. Second ball of the over. And that one goes through cover again.
Great shot. 4 runs.
Same result. Oh, well played by Earnshaw. Third boundary in the over. Flicks that one in front of square.
Good effort. 4 runs.
Oh, this time he's forward and punching through the covers. Finally finds the gap, Koshi. That's 4 runs. Last ball of the over. Koshi plays that down through leg. There's an appeal. They come through for 1. And that's 50 for St Andrews. 1 for 50 and the 50 partnership.
To say no on that one. Good batting from these two. The partnership is now worth 50.
Last ball of the over for Lewis. He's into Earnshaw. Oh, he's hit that one high. Has it gone far enough? Doesn't go for 4. Well fielded out there on the boundary. Can't take the catch, but stops it. Sure, 4 runs.
Will be pleased with that over.
They get 2 in the end. St Andrews 1 for 66 here. Slower start than they used to. This time Koshi's sitting on it and playing it down to third man. There's no one back. Will it go all the way?
That's 4 all the way.
4 runs. Powers to Koshi. This one's short. Koshi's edging that. It's going to go through the gap. Will it go all the way for 4? Yeah, beats the man. Lewison to Earnshaw now. 5th ball of his over. Earnshaw's across the stumps and hitting that high over fine leg. One bounce, 4.
One bounce, and it goes for 4.
Koshi on 40. Powers into him. 4th ball of the over. Oh, and they're going to be overthrows. It's going to go for 4. Sure on strike again. Lewis to bowl. Oh, I think he's just been dropped there. A little feather to the keeper. Koshi on 45. Lewis into bowl to him. Oh, I think he's been dropped again. 1 for 98, St Andrews. Earnshaw on strike. This ball's full and swinging in. And he plays that down to long leg. They'll think about coming back for 2. That's 100 for St Andrews, and the 100 partnership between these two. What a stand it's been. Earnshaw 49. Powers into bowl. This one's short. Oh no, it's played on. Part of Earnshaw's new technique to not play any shot at the short ball, and he's played on. St Andrews 2 for 101 after that dismissal. Powers into Crooks. And leans on this one. It's through for a single. Koshi on 49. Lewis into bowl. This one has him playing back down the ground straight. Get through for a single, and that'll be his 50.
A well done half-ton.
Half century number 2. 250s and 100 for Aaron Koshi so far. And here we have Aaron Koshi's spider, just for you, Yason. You can see he's scored a couple of boundaries this time around. 4 that I can see, including the overthrows. Just again, another consistent innings of rotating the strike for Aaron Koshi. Koshi's on strike here. His Powers into him. This one's shorter and flicked through the onside.
Nicely along the ground.
It's going to beat the man. It's going to go for 4. Powers in again. Let's run this one down fine. That's going to go for 4 as well. Koshi gets to 50 and then all of a sudden the acceleration. Powers to Koshi. Smash this one square. That might beat the man too. Does. Another 4. Hits that one square as well, does Koshi. This one's going to beat the man as well. It's a huge over for St Andrews. A couple of tidy overs now. Crooks on strike. He's hit this one along the ground. There's no one back.
And that gets to the boundary.
Crooks moves to 11. This one he's hit in the air, same place. He's going to get 2 more.
Oh, what a shot. 6.
Koshi on 70. He's clipped this down leg. It's beaten this fielder in close. Runs away for 4. St Andrews 2 for 149. Powers to Koshi. Koshi's back and edging that up over the wicketkeeper. Bit of confusion there from the batsman about where the ball had gone. So it's only 1. Crooks on 22. Lewis into bowl to him. Sonny's playing it down leg. Beats the man.
Super shot that.
Runs away for 4. Koshi on 77. Swanee hits high in the air. It's gone for 6.
Clears everything. 6.
Last ball of the 29th over. Powers in again to Crooks. It's hitting hard through the covers. Beat the sweeper out. Go for 4. Koshi on 89. He's playing this one fine.
Super shot.
Down to third man. It's gone for 4. Koshi now on 94. He's hitting this one just behind square, and he will beat the man. That's the 100 partnership. Koshi moves to 98. Powers into him. Tries to cut.
Times that one.
Aaron Koshi on 98. This one's short and has him
Not too
kind of
bad
just
from
flailing
either
at
side
it.
there.
Lewis to Crooks, who's on 46. Backing away and trying to play that through point. Lewis in again.
Another run added.
Two for 202. Koshi on 98. Stroked sensibly down, straight.
The wall moves along to 99. Dangerous territory, but this has been a solid inning so far.
Lewis to Crooks. He's on 47. He nudges this one down behind square on the onside. They'll come back for 2.
Two runs added.
Crooks on 49. Lewis into bowl. Just punching this one through wide mid-on. It's going to go for 4.
He makes it 50. Great batting.
Nice little innings here from Crooks. Crooks' Spiders. You can see the 1-6 behind square on the onside. A couple of 4s through the covers. Then lots of 2s and singles. Aaron Koshi now on strike on 99. Powers into him.
Safely plays that along
Tucks
the
it
ground.
off his legs. Keeper can't field it. They come through for a single and
The crowd have enjoyed this one. 100 runs on the board, and he's batted well.
we take a look at Koshi's Spider now. I mean, he got to 50 and then all of a sudden it was boundary, boundary, boundary. His second 50 coming up in no time at all. Lewis to Crooks. Who hits straight and hard. Will it beat the man from long on? Will he get there?
And that's 4.
Does beat the man. Oh, Koshi's across his stumps and flicking that hard down leg. It's another 4. This time he goes through the covers and he's going to beat the sweeper.
4 runs there. Super shot.
4 more. Oh, Koshi's gone straight with this one. It's gone a long way. 6 runs straight down the ground. Where did that come from? Lewison again. Little edge behind, I think.
On the way through.
It's been given.
Boosting wicket here. This has been a key partnership. The batsman doesn't think he's out, sending this for review. Well, they finally managed the breakthrough, but not before an
And there we go, the
superb knock.
partnership broken there.
See why they went for that, but the decision stands.
Crooks caught behind.
No reviews left.
And now
New
Franklin
batsmen
comes to
make
the
their way
crease
the
to
middle.
join Koshi.
Been a long wait for them. They'll be raring to go. ends
Franklin's
that
off the
over.
mark, first ball. Franklin on 4. Oh, he's gone for that straight. I think there's a little feather. Yep, he's been given.
Oh, nice catch. Good reactions.
Now Ross McLennan, the opening batsman, demoted now to 6.
Big swing. Couldn't get near it.
This time he's working it through the onside. They'll get 1. Koshi wants to come back for 2. And make it comfortably.
2 runs
It's
added.
McLennan off the mark. This one's
Ah, super shot.
cutting. McLennan, late cut. It's gone away for 4. Koshi 129. St Andrews 4 for 266. So this time Koshi's across and hitting that in the air. It's 6 runs. McLennan on 8. This is one of his favourite shots. He goes across and flicks it up over fine leg. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce, 4 bounce, 4. 40 overs gone. St Andrews 4 for 280, but McLennan takes that one over wide mid-off. 1 bounce, 4. McLennan on 18. Powers into him. This one's hit up again. This one's even bigger than the last one. Same area. It's gone all the way for 6. Powers in again. So McLennan's hitting straighter. Same result though. Up over the field. 6 runs. McLennan
Absolutely
underneath that one again. Inside out a little bit. It's going to beat the man. Run down for 4.
Good batting from these two. The partnership is now worth 50.
That's the 50 partnership too. 141 for Koshi. This time he's hitting it up in the air. He's got it over mid-off. It's going to go for 4. Powers in, second ball of the over. Koshi's hitting that up and high in the air. Can't beat the man on the boundary though. Straight at him.
Headed for 6, but the fielder has pulled off a stunning catch.
And Koshi has to go. What a fantastic innings from him.
The new batsman will be down at the non-strikers end.
Hay and McLennan in together. What can St Andrews do? 2.5 overs left. McLennan's hitting this high and
is so
straight.
high, it'll bring rain.
Oh, the man's round, but drops the catch. They'll come back for 2. McLennan's been dropped again. McLennan on 40. Backs away and this time goes up over mid-off. Gets all of it this time.
Powerful shot. He's
Another
certainly got
6.
hold of that one.
McLennan on 48. Of just 20 deliveries. Powers is into him. He's running that down fine, down to third man. They'll come back for 2 and that'll be 50 for McLennan.
And that's 50 already. This has been a roaring performance.
21 balls. McLennan Spider shows a strong area over that extra cover region. Oh, Hay has smashed that. ...142 metres. Good comeback from Lewis. Hay on 6. He plays this one just in front of square. It's between the two men. It's going to go for 4.
Pummeled.
Hay 10 off 3. He's across this one and up and underneath it again. That's going to go for 6. Oh, McLennan's underneath this one. Will it beat the man? No, it can't beat the man.
Oh, nice catch.
And McLennan's innings, little cameo there, comes to an end. Armstrong, the new batsman. 1 over left. He's on strike here to Powers. Armstrong takes this one
Perfect
behind
technique,
square.
placement.
It's going to be a 4 first ball. 6 for 348, St Andrews. Armstrong hits this one up in the air. He's going to be caught, I think. No, they've put it down again. Essex.
Put that down.
It's a terrible performance in the field today. Last ball here. Armstrong on strike. Oh, he's across the stumps. He hits that one high in the air. It's a man back, but it won't matter. 6 runs. Well, what is there to say about the St Andrews University Staff Cricket Club batting performance? An excellent base set up top. After the early loss of Segal, Koshi and Earnshaw really set a platform, allowing Crooks then to come in, pick up the pace a little bit. But after Crooks was dismissed, they really just stepped on the gas, and Koshi himself, but also Franklin, especially Ross McLennan, supported ably by Hay and Armstrong, really found a way to shift into that extra gear and propel St Andrews to 6 for 358. A challenging total. Let's see what Essex can do in return. Alright, McPherson in now for the first ball of the innings. And swinging, and I'm trying to drive that, I guess, to mid on. Last ball of the over. This time Beasley's driving down to mid off. They'll get a single.
Tiger has done well in that over.
Let's see what Armstrong has to offer. His first ball of the day. Oh, finds the
He's
edge.
timed that one.
It's a man back. It'll just be a single.
One more added.
McPherson in again. 4th ball of his 2nd over. Oh, plays and misses. This
Batsman
Conway.
didn't know where that was going.
Armstrong's in again. Oh, Beasley's across, and underneath that one, he's smashed it. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Armstrong none for 9s. Essex none for 14. Good start so far. Oh, this one's got him playing and missing.
Tries to drive that, but missed times.
Oh, plays and misses at that
Oh,
one
beating
too.
them all ends up.
McPherson in. Last ball of the over. This one's struck hard and high over square leg. 1 bounce, 4. 4th ball of the over. Armstrong has him cutting. Gets it down to fine leg. Oh, and there's overthrows. Oh, it's going to go for 6.
Too much on the throw there. Bowler should ride off the last 2 balls and try to get through the rest of the over unscathed.
Oh, an inside edge this time. There's no one back at fine leg. It's going to go for 4. Armstrong in now. This one's shorter. Has him pulling. There's a man at square leg. Takes the catch.
Oh, what a catch!
Just couldn't get over it, and Armstrong takes a wicket. Victor Conway has to go. Caught Hay bowled Armstrong for 16. Armstrong in again. This one's driven through the covers, but Koshi does the fielding and there's no run. Essex 1 for 37. Oh, and this one's gone up and over point. Great shot there from Beasley. Last ball of McPherson's 5th over. This one's full and driven. Out to deep extra cover. Watkins is off the mark.
Reasonably good over there.
Armstrong 1 for 24. He's in. This one's swing in. Played through wide mid off. It's Earnshaw's round and it's a single. Oh, overthrows from Earnshaw. Second time this match for Armstrong. Oh, that's unfortunate. Change of bowler here. We have Miller coming in. And he starts off. Another big hooping swinger. It's edged out to Seagal. Armstrong in now for his 6th. This one's full and crashed through cover point. Seagal's chasing after it. They'll come back for 3. They thought about coming back for 3.
2 runs off that delivery.
Nearly a run out there. Armstrong's in. It's a little off cutter. They're going up for the LBW. And he's given.
This is an important wicket and out cheaply.
Armstrong strikes again. Watkins has to go. LBW for 12.
Lewis about to face their first ball.
Lewis in. Armstrong to him. Starts off. Oh, beats him outside off stump.
Misread that one. Couldn't get the drive away.
Armstrong in once more. This time he's punched through the covers. There's a man back. Will he get around? Yes, he does. It's just 2.
2 runs added.
Lewis off the mark. Oh, beats him outside off stump.
Very troubling line there from the bowler.
New bowler into the attack now to replace Armstrong. Earnshaw. Top ball first up. Miller into bowl. This one's shorter, hit up in the air. There's a fielder at extra cover. Will they get there? Yes is the answer. Koshi takes the catch.
Takes a superb catch.
Lewis goes.
Baird is the new batter at the non-strikers end.
Earnshaw in again. Slightly wider and finds the edge. Miller in final ball of the over. This one's flicked square. It's beaten the man in the infield. It's going to go out to the boundary for 4. Earnshaw in. And this time he's up and underneath it. It's gone over square leg. Slightly shorter from Earnshaw. And gets the treatment. Miller in. This one's played in front of square. He's got a bit more of this. Armstrong's around on the boundary. Lovely slide by Armstrong. And the relay throw. They still come back for 3 though. And they're looking for 4. Now overthrows. They run 4.
And they run 4. Super.
Last ball of the over here for Miller. It's an expensive one. And this one, oh, it's going to be more. It's going to be 6, I think.
I could watch that on replay all day. Textbook.
I think that may have been 4. It was 4. Essex through to 103. That struck him on the pad this time.
He's been struck on the pads.
And he's given.
Certainly did something off the pitch.
Earnshaw
It's a good confident
strikes
shout,
again.
but maybe it did too much.
Will they go upstairs?
Well, the bowler will be
No
really
is the
happy to
answer.
see
No,
the
just
back of the
Beasley has to
batsman.
go.
Playing
LBW
really
Earnshaw
well
for
out there.
47. Earnshaw 1 for 11. It's in again. Toonan plays that out to extra cover. Enter in once more. The man back on the sweeper boundary.
One more to the score.
Ensure in again. This is wider.
The bowler beating them
Plays
all
and
ends
misses.
up there.
Miller in again. This one's hit high in the air. There's a man back. Can Armstrong find the ball? No, he can't. Armstrong drops it. Oh, what a catch by Crooks. Beard on strike. Miller into him. This one, oh, it's a little inside edge. It's running away to the fine leg boundary. It'll slow up, but it'll beat the man. Essex 4 for 119. Henshaw just watches that one go through for a single. Not quite sure what happened there. Henshaw in once more. Beard strikes Beard on the pads. They've gone up. No, says the umpire.
Didn't get the
He's
wicket,
probably going
but
down
will have
leg.
unnerved the batsman. He needs to keep the pressure up.
Third ball of the over. Miller in. This one beats Crooks and beats Hay. It's going to go out to the boundary for 4, I think. Just looked like he nudged that.
4 runs.
Essex 4 for 127. And sure in. There's a switch hit. He's hit it high in the air. Third man's running around and takes the catch.
Good catch.
Well, Beard must have decided to get on with it. Earnshaw puts it in the right place and Franklin takes the catch.
Whittaker is the new batsman.
Earnshaw into Whittaker now. This one's driven as far as backward point. Earnshaw in once more. This one's flicked in the air through the infield, but beats everyone. Armstrong's out there. Will they come back for 3? They're looking like they're coming back for 3. Good work, but not quick enough.
3 more to the score.
5 for 130. 17 overs left in the innings. Hay into bowl.
On the drive, but can't connect.
Tidy first up
Really
from Hay.
misjudged that.
Tidy so far from Hay. This one's full again. He hits up and underneath it.
No need to
Is it going to
run.
beat the
That's
man?
4.
Yes, it does. 4 runs. 2 balls left in his spell here. And short to Toonan. Toonan's across his wickets.
And
Hits it
dispatched
up
well.
and over. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Beats Armstrong.
Franklin, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Replacing spin with spin here. So Franklin's into the attack. He's into Toonan. Who's sweeping. Out to the man back. Be a single. Whittaker on strike now. Tidy ball there from
Shots all
Franklin. I think he
Big
may
appeal,
have got
but
outside
no
the line
interest
of
from
off
the
stump.
umpire. They're going to challenge. They've only got 1 review, so they need to make it count.
Pitches outside off, that's fine.
Borderline.
Oh, umpire's
but we're
call
going
with the impact.
umpire's call. They've reversed the decision.
Oh.
Out. The captain made the right call to go with the review.
Don't think that's right, Slats. Franklin's in again. Oh, this time, no argument there. Whittaker goes. Bowled Franklin for 7.
The new batsman takes guard.
Sid Horn in now. Franklin to him. First ball works it wide of mid-on. They get 2.
He has played that nicely.
Hayne again, 5th ball of the over. He's full and beats the
He's
man.
read that one.
Hayne again. This one finds the edge and it finds a gap in the field. Behind square on the offside. It's going to go for 4. Essex need 190 more runs. Since Ford is edging behind square, it's going to go out to the boundary for 4. Slowing up and Yasson's chasing, but he's not quite quick enough. Franklin in again. To Horn, who's sweeping. Armstrong's back. They're going to try and come back for 2 here. They're going upstairs. I'm sure he was safe quite easily. There was no sliding of his bat. Last ball here for Franklin. Little edge behind. Little feather. Is the umpire going to give it? Yes, he is. It's another wicket for Franklin. Sid Horn goes. Court McLean and Bowl Franklin for 24.
The new bat.
And once more. This one's edged and taken by McLennan, diving in front of first slip.
But did the batsman get anything on it? Got the wicket a good time. The batsman was looking settled and on track for a big score.
Well-deserved wicket there for Hay. There shouldn't be any questions about this. And McLennan gets his second catch in as many overs.
Good batting.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 10.
Essex 8 down now. This one finds the edge but can't find a man. Hay in to Coyle. He's flat batting this one. Gets it down to long off.
1 run added.
Hay once more. This one's full and driven. Powers off the mark. Just a single.
Wonderful over. Taking a wicket and keeping it tidy.
Change of bowler here with Armstrong returning to the attack. 2 for 36 for him. This one's full and beats the batsman outside off
Misread
stump.
that one. Couldn't get the drive away.
Last ball of the over here for Armstrong. This one's shorter and hit out through cover point. There's a man back. They'll do the fielding. Could be in trouble here, Powers. That looks out. Yes, it is out.
Can't make it back against some great...
The new batsman will be down at the non-striker's end.
9 for 186. Hay into bowl. Oh, he finds the edge, but can't find the man. It's been the story of the day for some of the St Andrews bowlers. Armstrong 2 for 45. He's in. Bowls is full and swinging in, and it's hit up and over point. It's going to beat the man. It's 4 runs. Hayes in. Bowls and Simons flick through the leg side. It beats mid on. Miller is trying to catch up with it. Will it go all the way?
Great shot.
Oh, it's gone for 4. Quinlan on strike now. Armstrong into him. It's driven and Koshi does the fielding, but again it's a single. And oh no, there are more overthrows. It's the 3rd time today that Armstrong has had 4 overthrows off his bowling. Last ball of his spell. Can he take that final wicket? It's full and knocks over off stump. What a comeback.
This could easily have gone either way. Great finish to a great match.
Well, another one-sided affair here in the Club Invitational. St Andrews winning the toss, batting first, batting out their 45 overs, making 6 for 358, led by Aaron Koshi, the top scorer, 146, his second 100 in 3 innings. So we flick over to the St Andrews University Staff Cricket Club scorecard. Now, a wicket off the first ball, Yason Segal run out. Unfortunately, there looked to be a single there, but he just couldn't quite make it. But from there, it was all St Andrews game. 101 run partnership for the second wicket, 142 for the third. and St Andrews just kept piling on the runs. Earnshaw and Crooks setting the platform along with Koshi, which then allowed the rest of the team to really accelerate through the last 10-15 overs. Led, of course, by that wonderful cameo by Ross McLennan, 50 off 22. Hay 18 off 6 and Armstrong 15 off 5, doing a fairly good job as well. Only 8 extras, so fairly tidy in terms of discipline from Essex, but Powers 23 overs, 2 for 174, Lewis 21 overs, 3 for 177, just getting a bit of tap there, especially towards the end. Switching over to Essex now, and they never really got going, never looked like threatening St Andrews total. It was all a little pedestrian from the get-go, and despite some of St Andrews' best efforts in the field, with drop catches and overthrows to give them a chance, wickets fell at regular intervals, and they couldn't really, again, story of partnerships, couldn't really string them together. Switching over to the St Andrews University Staff Cricket Club bowling. Tidy start from McPherson. Armstrong 2, 9 overs, 3 for 59 does not do him justice. 12 of those runs were overthrows from his fielders. Miller 1 for 55, doing his usual job. Earnshaw, fantastic as always, 2 for 25. Hay, unlucky, 1 for 35. And Franklin doing a bit part, 2 for 19 at the end. There's not much more to say. It was a disciplined performance, some good catching overall, good fielding overall, with some marked exceptions. A really, really disciplined win there for St Andrews. Alright, and we've reached the halfway stage of the tournament, and St Andrews, 6 wins from 7 matches, clear on top now with Auckland dropping a game on 60 points, 50 for Auckland and the Redbacks, Yorkshire on 40, Jamaica and Essex on 30 each, Big Ant Red and the Canterbury Royals languishing at the bottom. If we take a quick look over at the runs for the tournament, we can see that there are no St Andrews players in the top 5. We've got James Crooks on 316, Aaron Koshi on 301. Remember, Koshi's only played 3 matches, so that's fantastic from him. Earnshaw coming in a bit lower down there. So tidy representation there at the top for St Andrews. So we take a look at the bowling stats, and of course we're a little undervalued here because of how the opponents use their bowlers, as in they use them for 20 overs. But we have Armstrong, of course, taking the 5 wicket bag in the game that we accidentally simulated. He's up there. Earnshaw 2. Miller just behind him, and McPherson a little bit lower. If we look over at averages, Jason Segal, top of the bowling averages with 9.5. Aaron Koshi there too. David Miller and Earnshaw. So good representation there for St Andrews. Economy rates, going to be a little bit difficult for us. But strike rate, when we look at that, Jason Segal, Aaron Koshi, David Miller, Dan Armstrong, James Earnshaw, all up there. So we're doing fairly well in terms of the competition. St Andrews still in first place. I'm going to change up the difficulty for the gameplay. I'm going to make batting a little bit harder so we don't just romp over teams for the second half of the season. So stay tuned to see if we can maintain our place at the top of the leaderboard. Until then though, I've been Jim the Editor, and I hope you hear from me soon.